Right, so the plan today is to hook up one of these to the bike because the lights on there are shit, and to try and make me a magnetic phone holder for the tank. This is my old one. I used to slip in there. This was on my XT and my Ninja. Hey me, I like to tinker. I'm a budget guy, so if I can't make it, then I'll probably go out and buy it. So yeah, that magnet's pretty strong. But anyway, we'll get into this. We'll get this sorted. So here's the Temu Hayabusa. Hey, these lights are shitty as. I don't know much about these bikes, but I don't know, they might have a problem with that thing there, drawing power. So I'm going to attach this spotlight to the side here. Another one of my mods. I can't, I didn't want to fork out to buy any mirrors, so I just extended these wing mirrors from Temu that the last owner put on here. Yeah, so now I'm not looking at elbows, I can see behind me. But I've got to get into the battery, which is under the seat. Attach this, get the wire through and wire it up through there, and I've got to find me a switch, which I should have in the shed somewhere. Yeah. Bit of a spacer. Rubber though, so it doesn't affect the paint on the bike, on the fairing. Some washers. How are we actually doing this? Where's the spotlight? Here's some very budget. I prefer, especially with my motorbikes, I try and do everything on my own. If the problem is too major, I'll usually just get rid of the bike if I can't do it on my own, and then get another one. And that's what I did with the XT. I couldn't be bothered trying to pull it apart. Plus, that bike was my main work hack. Like all my vehicles. Okay, so we need to cut this. This is going to sit in here and connect to the bike. But I want a bit of, oh, that might be enough actually. I don't know how far that bolt will go. Yeah, that will be plenty. So we just need a washer. I was going to use a nut that I had with it. So that like that, washer like that. I'll give it a paint naturally later on. So we'll attach this. So that's a bigger bottle of cheese. Yep, we'll try that. We'll try that, guys. So let's see if that works. We might do it the other way. That might actually fit inside that little gap. So yeah, one of my mates at work, he actually noticed that the light was behind me. Oh, it did fit in there perfectly. That it was pretty dim. He was following behind me, and then he reckons he couldn't see me as I disappeared. You could only see my rear view light, but the headlights were dim as. And honestly, it's been raining for the last couple of days, and my gosh, can't see jack. Okay, we'll get the spotlight and we'll fit it, and we'll see what it looks like. And I can put the wire up through the back here somewhere, or even through there. Straight back up through there. I can actually do that. Oh, awesome, mate. I ain't pulling any panels off. Okay, that will fit in there. Bear with me, guys. I buggered my shoulder at work last night. Yes, look at that. That's going through there. This onto here. Oh, it fits perfectly and it doesn't look too out of place. Mind you, with those wing mirrors, Jesus Christ, I can adjust up and down later on tonight. Yes, there you go. I prefer it on this side because the vehicles are going down this side, so something could happen where it gets hit. So yeah. The spotlight. Easy mounting. That was easy. Now we just have to figure out the wiring. So it's going through that little hole in there where the blinker comes through, and I'll bring it up through. Where is it? Right here. Bring it up through here. Try and attach that switch somewhere to an existing bolt. See, this was just for around town. There's a thing that sits on there and the phone. It's a magnet. This thing. But you can actually get washers at the hardware store that are strong. So the phone sits on there, but no good on open road or for around town. When you're hitting the main drag, the main highways, that's over for your phone, mate. You hit a bump, it's gone. Okay, I'm just going to sort out the switch. Oh, I can put the switch right there actually. Where is it? Yeah, because that's where the dim and everything is. Okay. So here's the switch, but we need to, we don't want it like sticking up like that, do we? I might have to make another. Can't put it there, it'll be in the way. And it has to be on this side, because this side is the controls for the lights, and that will, I'll adjust that so it's just in front of me somewhere. Okay, so I'll figure this out and we'll get back to you guys. Too thick to work with. Oh, it's only aluminium, but I don't want to be banging and hammering when I can just use another piece of metal stock that I've got lying around somewhere and drill a couple of holes. Oh, okay, might be easier to just do that. I'll do that instead. Just I hope it doesn't break. Not so strong. Oh no, there you go, that's why I didn't want to do it. Okay, that was the reason. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Actually, you still might want that there to protect the switch, right? Okay. So we're going to leave that. So it acts as sort of a it'll protect the switch. I don't know what from. Maybe a tank shell or something. Something like that, but that way. And that will be the front, facing the front of the bike. Used to chop up our bikes. Used to be a bit of a thing. Making choppers. So I collected a lot of stuff through the years. I've got other switches somewhere, just don't know where everything is. Oh, this is a 3 switch. It's got 3, see? So that fog light is actually a 3. It's got a yellow and a white. I won't bother about the, I just want the spotlight for now. Okay, so we need to find a drill bit. I'm hoping that actually works. We'll find out. Alcohol. Oh, guess dimensions. It's only aluminium, so I shouldn't need the hand drill. Okay, where is our switch? Obviously need to make the hole a little bit bigger. on off switch. You just need to drill that hole here. And then I'll get a rubber boot or something, some sort of rubber to stick over there. So we're going to want the hole as far back as possible. I've got to find out what size is the hole. And then we've got our switch for our spotlight, and that should be easy wire. So I don't even know if that's a screw. What the hell? Okay, I need to get the other screwdriver. It feels like that isn't a screw, which feels odd. Okay, I'm just going to pop it. Oh, okay, there's a hole. Okay, let's just pop it. Let's just pop it. I was hoping it was that one, but it's actually that one. That would have been a nicer look. But when you do anything on a budget, even short like that. We'll find it. Considering I actually burnt the beginning of the year, I chucked most of my went to the metal scrap and chucked the whole sheet out. I had like $200 worth of bolts and stuff. That might be the only one, guys. I got that one, but that's ugly. That might be that good. Okay, so we're going to do that. It's too long, that's a proper bike one there, that one. Okay, we'll get the next hole drilled and we'll get it installed. So it's quite easy, so I can dim, turn that on and off. Oh, yep, that works fine. That is awesome. Okay. Okay, we got it. Someone's connected something to this. Is there a USB? There's a USB something on here. Where is it? They've attached something. Right. They've attached something and goes back to the front. Heated grips. Nope, these ain't heated. What the hell is connected? Okay, oh, go find some wires now. We've got the battery uncovered. Yeah, so I just need to run one wire. I might do two actually, because I don't want to. So if I run it through the back, go around here and go up. I'll go back up in there and under there and in through there. Yep, keep it hidden away. Okay, we'll go look for some wire. What do you know? Got some old plug wire. So that should work fine. Okay, sorry guys, it's lunchtime. And look what my wife got us. Hey, bit of a Tongan lunch. Okay. Raw fish. Is that a pudding, eh?
I think so. Don't know what it is.
Whale. Because you don't have any bite, Taro.
Because you don't have to cook it.
I cooked the population.
What?
I cooked the population.
No, you didn't. It was
Yes.
still hard and stringy.
Just taste it. That's how it is.
Oh yeah, see what I was
Yeah,
looking.
that's why.
That's the point.
That's yours. Lunch. So it's an on and off switch. We just need our power hooked up. So power there. I'll take that up first. That's going to help with that. Okay, I think that's cool. So, here we are, our switch. And there's our spotlight. I don't know if you can see it down there on the wall. Let's see. Oh, you can see it. So I just need to adjust it. It is the wrong way, but there you can see it moving. I'll see if I can turn that lens on the inside, run it sideways. So I'll see if the housing inside there can turn. So that line there is flat and not straight up and down. Yeah, so that'll be in there. It'll be in there somewhere. We'll figure it out. But you should work that right. On off. I will connect there to the ignition eventually, because you don't want it to jump off the bike and then you've left your spotlight on, especially if you accidentally hit it during the day and you don't realise and you walk away. But we'll get there. So that's the cheap Chinese spotlight for the Temu Hayabusa. Okay. So I will leave you here and then I will update you when it's darker and we can test it out. Ciao, ciao. Okay, so here we are. And there's the light. So she's pretty fucking bright. She's pretty bright. So these headlights don't turn on when you turn the bike on, only when it's running. But the spotlight, it's bright. Awesome. So yeah, that's it. Nice bright light. We can reach everything. Sweet as. Ciao, ciao. See you on the next one.